Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense. I try to keep it down nitty gritty under 10 minutes. And if it goes over 10 minutes, it's something very, very, very important. And not important to liberals, libertarians, people who believe in God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT. Listeners' discretion is advised. Listeners' discretion is advised. Now, we are going to talk about a subject today which is detrimental to everyone, because I know I talked about it before, but of course, as time progresses, as me talking to more people than most people in my history of context and who I am, I want you guys to understand something here. You already know that I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. That's the first thing. The second thing is that I love animals more than humans, but I what? Don't fuck the animals. Okay, you got that? Okay. The third thing is that time will tell for all things. If you have questions, you become more wiser. If you have emotions, you become more what? Foolish, stupid, right? Your emotions is irrelevant. I don't give a fuck about most people's emotions. I already made my disclaimer from the beginning. If you are religious, hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark, welcome to my page. My page is about common sense. I try to keep it down, nitty gritty, under 10 minutes. If it's over 10 minutes, it's something very, very, very important. Not important to liberals, libertarians, people who believe in God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca. That's like 80% of you. Sensitives should not be watching my video. You just fit in too much with everybody else. I don't need your kind. Be gone, skedaddle. Now, let's get on with the subject. Today's topic will be about the types of people that cheat. Because I'm talking to my ladies right now, and I keep telling them the psychology of cheaters. These are the signs to look for in people who like to cheat. Okay, pay attention now. Now, the first types of people who like to cheat are very attractive people. They cannot help it because they're what? Pretty. Okay, is that good enough? That's the first thing. That's like 80% off the top of the scale. I don't give a fuck. Okay? People who, that's the first thing. The second thing is it's most likely going to be who? Okay? Women and men who like to talk about sex all the time. They don't have nothing else to talk about. Okay? Most of the time when they're talking about sex, they're either not have a narcissistic nymphomaniac emotion about themselves, and those people are the most dangerous, because if they're talking sexual all the time, that means they're always horny. The bigger cheaters are women, so we know that's fact number 3. Overall, women, even if they're average looking, okay, they can cheat. They can do things. All right? So far, so good. So first thing, when we said appearances, the more attractive a person is, the more likely they're willing to cheat. The second thing, they talk sex about. These are big red flags that everybody should be looking out for, men or women. Then the third one is it's mostly a woman, regardless of her beauty, because there's some ugly chicks I've come across who think they're a fucking 12 or some shit, or a bag of chips or some shit. And I'm looking at them like, damn, man. And then I found out they got a body count and shit. And I'm like, God damn, you a fat bitch, okay? You know, how the fuck you getting all of the dick? Because people like Lizzo and shit, and Missy Elliott and shit, they know how to put it down on the simps. And as I said before, a simp is someone who, wasted time on a female who's not a virgin. All right, this only goes one way, because there's no such thing as a woman dealing with a man who's not a virgin, because I never heard of the term. Okay. All right, because I'm not a whoremonger. I don't whore around with women. I don't do that shit. All right, I told you, I'm a therapist type of guy. I'm a gynecologist type of guy. So we got those 3 things out of the way. What else is there? To me, I believe that people who like to smoke, they drink, they have something in their mind's eye, right? And when you smoke and drink, you have a sexual tendency of doing stupid things because you're not really focused on your health, right? Okay, so you got to have something to do. And from my perspective, okay, from my history of people who do like to so-called smoke and drink and all that, they have more tendencies than other people who don't, to try to cheat because they have some sort of depression or lack of creativity to keep themselves busy. And then I'll be like, why are you smoking and drinking? And I keep saying this to people. I don't really have friends who smoke and drink, dog. I just don't, okay? Because they have a tendency, it doesn't matter if it's a male or female, drugs, any form of external substance. Okay, what else is there to say? To me, tattoos, okay, another fucking mother thing. I have seen plenty of women's backs, okay, fucking them with strap-ons. I told you I don't use vaginas, okay, but a lot of guys don't know me. A lot of women don't know me, but my history is, I said before, I talk straight through without a script. I can talk to you for 3 hours straight without a script, dog. I'm like a Joe Rogan and shit. I'm like a Ben Shapiro, okay? I can talk to you for hours and shit. But you don't know who I am. As I said before, I've read a lot of books, but I can't really remember everything I read because I'm getting older, okay? I eat the right foods. It's just everybody's genetics is different. So, tattoos to me, when I see a tattoo, that means that she likes either pain or she wants to show off. You know, she needs some sort of, external attention. Okay, here's another one. Okay, people who dress provocatively. Okay, why are you not dressed conservatively? Why? Okay, that goes for like number one. People who are super beautiful, naturally beautiful, they cheat more. So you already know we all fucked, okay? When I go outside, I don't give a fuck how people see me. So I'm a sapiosexual, by the way. I love sex. I like sex, but I don't love sex, okay? You get what I'm saying? There's a big difference between someone, they say, you got to ask some questions. This is important, which most people don't do. They don't ask people questions enough. I said, do you love sex or do you like sex? If that person says they love sex, that's the person who's more likely to cheat. There you go, okay? Now, if they say they love sex with you as an individual, that's different. But if you don't know them, okay, and they're not in a relationship, and they say they love sex, think about that psychologically. They're not in a relationship, but they say they love sex. Like when I do questionnaires for women on the street, because I used to do that, and I'm planning on doing multitudes of things by asking women questions like I used to do in my past, you could get a lot of answers straightforward right there. They don't know the definitions of what love and like is. I said, do you love sex or do you like sex? And a lot of women say they love sex, especially where I will ask the questions at, especially if you're living in the hood. There are plenty of ways to find out if someone's going to cheat on you. This is psychology. Then on top of that, I keep telling people all of the time, if you really want to know someone, test them out. Test them out behind the scenes. But people don't want to listen. I've taken away plenty of guys' girlfriends and shit. Plenty of guys' girlfriends. Simply because they talk too much. But as long as I get paid, okay, I'm okay. Don't turn gay because for lack of a leg, goddammit, okay? So now you understand a few things of what these individuals are like to be cheating. Also, when a person's in a Western country, this is things I'm talking on the top of my head. If they're in a developed country, the women most likely will be cheaters, the bigger cheaters than even highly attractive men, okay, all right? It's so much easier for women to get 30 dicks around the corner rather than a highly attractive male to get 30 pussies. All right, so don't compare apples to oranges. When you have a highly attractive male who's an 8, 9, and 10, because I know my numbers very well. I'm a 7. I'm a 7 out of 10. Okay, because women have complimented me this for me to say a motherfucking 7 out of 10. No, I'm not removing this, and I'm not getting any fake Beijing motherfucking haircuts. Okay, I don't need that shit. But trust me, if they're born in the Western world, or a female who's born in a poorer country is less likely to cheat than a woman who's born in a Western style country, like in the United States, which is called the Whore of Babylon. Okay, they're more likely to cheat. They're more likely to lose their virginity at the age of 13. Correct? So now, since you have a broad sweep upon all, and if you disagree, ask a motherfucking question, because you're not a therapist or a researcher. Just ask a question. And I'm out of here, guys. So now you know all of the reasons why most people cheat in general, not just women and men. But women do cheat 10 times more than men, and they get away with it more. All right? I'm out of here, guys, because I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. Ask questions before you jump to conclusions. Don't be an EDB, emotional douchebag. NPC. Non-playable character. Think for yourself, goddammit. Most people don't. That's why they take stupid 19. Peace.